But before we come to our studio guest, the mode on introduce, make we go back and listen to the First Lady is in call where he make for Seka the activities and the call where he make to parastatals and ministers within the government for focus on the presidency agenda and forget about the 2020 agenda for now.
You where they support me, drop it. You where they support Senge, drop it. Senge is not the president of Sierra Leone. Senge is the chief minister of Sierra Leone. Where they work on Mother BOE mandate. Under Mother BOE mandate. Do you mean a big at the big una? Me not a president of Sierra Leone. Me not just the first lady of this country we married to Mother BOE. And they do my own thing. And me thing where they do, you know, get nothing for do with waiting and they do on the other side. Me and my focus is how do we protect our women and children? How do we keep our women and children safe? How we go continue forgive we women and we picking them the dignity we they deserve? How we get for make sure say by the time when Mother BOE they say me sit down vacant, every woman in this country I go don't know their rights and then go stand by their rights. Every picking in this country I go don't understand say yes, their rights nobody not go take them away from them. Every boy picking in this country I go no say indeed yes, we get a president where it don't come. And not divide we, but it bring we together. Because bringing us together is one thing. When we talk about free quality education, now everybody work for let the free quality education become a success. Everybody. No one person in job no make free quality education. Now Mother BOE in vision. And out of Mother BOE in vision, now there we all. And where I say we all we tap into Mother BOE in vision and make that vision a reality with Mother BOE as the leader of that vision. That is what the free quality education is all about. Not a one person in agenda. So Lord left this set fire wool deeper. Lord left farm. Lord we left farm. I beg. Nobody. Another in competition. Uda one go kono. The difference with going to Kono or going to Kenema, going to Pujong, going to Bo, going to Bont, going to what? When you go na district, don't wait to be introduced. Everybody, that last speaking for Sabi you name. When Mother BOE they go, you know say tsunami don't come. When Mother BOE they go na place, nobody need to introduce who Mother BOE is. People they know say yes, Mother BOE don't come. So this is what we are looking for. Looking for that kind of opportunity, they say. Whoever we get for come replace Mother BOE. Lay no heart for law will go begin to go fed for say, and as also possible this will go for talk, who say mama come, who say papa come, who say grandpa come, who say great grandpa come, where you don't talk down, then go ask you again, say, what you say again? No, that's not what we are looking for. But I'm not saying Mother BOE in legacy. The legacy where Mother BOE they left, it will make life easy for every one of us. So while we perfect so on social media, let us fight so that Mother BOE succeed. Lord will do everything humanly possible let Mother BOE succeed. Mother BOE in success is SLPP success. Mother BOE in success is the platform that SLPP will stand on 2028. Mother BOE in success. It don't build so much success. So much success.
Now the First Lady Madam Fatima BOE be they raise a concern also in beliefs at this time the different people already on board for President Biya administration for focus on achieving what they make as a promise to people rather for they do thing the way in beliefs say some people begin quietly they do backdoor campaign for get the interest of presidential candidate for 2028 and some of the key points the way come out is say let people that left the set fire. He as the First Lady not in competition with anybody as at now. Now President BOE na the legal president and this first set where they among themselves for stop. For can look at this particular issue waiting this mean where the country they far from election. The reason waiting me could get two gentlemen they with two and this time around they bring in Dr. Charles Silva, lecturer of political science in the Department of Rabe College. Once more good morning and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning.
So this kind of statement coming from the First Lady and looking at the fact that the country gets to 2028 before we go to another next election, what really this mean?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. You see, some of the time, I'll put this thing into context. When they talk about an institution, because this get for do with the Sierra Leone People's Party, they get an institution, I think say they get their own constitution. They get mechanisms, internal arrangements then for deal with problem, any issue where they think say favorable for them party, then get that already. So I think say I feel say it's safe for let we say these are allegations. Now so me take am. Because the people then where they go give with the concrete idea, the concrete information about all of this, it get for be really the SLPP as a party. And I feel say then get competent people then for do that as well. So now that in fact some people they describe it as unofficial. Even that one you get for determine what thing they make an official. For instance, we get for first and foremost know whether in fact it wrong, either as a party or even at the national level, whether it wrong for any minister, including the chief minister, go any side. What thing have been in the message? Because I don't think then they only become, mind you, they try for problematize and not so. And when you problematize something, a big word, I not get the Creole version. But when you problematize something, then you not get for do research. So the thing is very early for me person you jump into conclusion. It can possible say at the end of the day, the outcome where you don't get them from the most credible source. This is go regret some of your statements there. But all I can say, then once then when they do if the allegation get any truth, or even the other one then back where you get intention for do likewise, it's too early. Now that we get for no. Because mind you, then they give we few time, about 2 months or so for many people then campaign. These 5 years where they can get to Sierra Leone, like where they can get America 4 years based on their own constitution, then they expect say, if I allow you say 4 years, you put and we embark on nation building. Now the only way out, all this grumble, they talk about social cohesion, all this, that. Social cohesion, they only arise when the vast majority of the citizens then get rice in the bowl. We need money. Democracy is a very, very expensive something. If we look at the policies then very, very good. With constitution good, or we get all the policies in place. All the institutions then where they in Ghana, where they Guinea, or where they even in England, it then Sierra Leone. Yeah. The difference na the effectiveness of the institutions there. But me think say it's really very unfortunate. So if you can ask me, in the first instance, what it really would they try for tell people? Is this actually a national issue? Yes, in some way a national issue. It only becomes national when undermine with security or whatever. But if this politician, they will not forget, when they talk about a country where elections never end. Because every other day is like tomorrow the elections day. So I think say the first lady, sure, when you talk so, you get reason for talk so, and that is a very good advice. And one thing also we get for dig from in voting is say, it make one statement that at the end of the day, not to your own personal achievement, whether now you are the richest man at the world, yes, that could be another added advantage to you, but tomorrow the success. If you want for political parties all over the world, then get two major targets they get to stay in power and to get into it. The one they win opposition as Sierra Leone, like elsewhere in the world, then target the ultimate goal now for gain political power. The one they wait and they even inside America right now, the one they wait and they see what they happen, they go all over the place. These people are the same all over the world, so we have to be very careful. But with the time for bring a lot of morality into the politics. In politics, excess morality in politics, we say it can lead to failure. So I suggest say it's good that we don't bring that so that go take any perhaps dimension we not go find for the nation as a whole. But frankly, me they take and say let would let find for make any judgment, get for the judgment about it, because the facts are not with you. Okay. And the people that they talk about, they are alive, they are in Sierra Leone.
Now, if we get a situation where the president in address to ministers call on them, say, please make we focus on the 5 agenda and forget about Udawan B flag bearer for now, and we see First Lady on social media come on say everybody now for focus on president being agenda. Statement like this get any impact on national development, considering the fact that this is not the ruling party within a power, and issues or talk like this they come from the top?
Yeah, me think say it will impact national development, and positively too. Because when we look at this whole thing, it depends on which side person you come out. There is something positive about it. The First Lady get right for say, you know what? We all know say everybody want for go higher height. Therefore, for now, but let's pay attention. I feel say that call is good. Any good, well-meaning Sierra Leonean can call that. If me too, even when I didn't, when I go get to your own little, controversies, but when it comes to the survival of 98.1 as an institution, if we not be committed, we not be united in that. So now that's not the thing, because in the first place, if the people were there in governance, currently, because there are people in governance that may not even be SLPP, then they did. It depends on the case, that because we just when we can talk about them people, then we just focus on the ministers, directors, and then conspicuous, but every other people, they contribute as well. So that call they let look and let propagate the positive aspect.
Okay.
To the extent that if somebody come out, he go McKinney, they go for flag bearer. Until that they will go get somebody from that audience will go say, hey, Mr. Man, for now not to flag bearer and I have a problem. We problem now on our rights. We problem now. So let us engage the people instead of actually trying for make and say not a very big deal as with the taker. She has right, giving her position. Mind you, when they talk about the wife of the president, so whatever affects the president, they affect her. Let us not look at this thing. Now, even when Mr. Sefo dinner, anything will happen to me, now a concern for me, well, then things then let us take and let us pull the positive aspect of go stand for benefit from. And perhaps yesterday I be the Liberty Voice, and I go give you when I permit me the leverage, me I give you back this advice. Let we change with conversation as really small. There are a lot of good things, but normally we can the time we don't spend, because this thing me don't look on YouTube and they see yesterday self with the Liberty Voice. I've been finding it very difficult, just like where I did now. If we not the media will not get a big role for play in the development and the unity of this country, we not get audience. Like what they talk to almost a good number of Sierra Leoneans and they listen to it. So we not change that conversation. We not bring minister now, we not bring anybody now. May we begin for fame. Actionable solutions to the problem.
I think we don't do that as always. We don't get ministers if they follow 98.1. But statement like this within the ruling party, we think say perhaps it gets an impact. We ask you as a political science person. But talking about coming with ministers or coming with people for national development, we've been doing that. That's always. Continue for stay with me inside the program. Charles Silva, lecturer, Probe College, University of Salon, from the Political Science Department. The program Good Morning Salon to continue to go for a short break.
Salon, they continue, and we will bring this edition come to you this Tuesday morning. Me Nasap to you, Kalon.
And Musa Kamana Minim.
And inside the program now, we come in with we other studio guests, with Dr. Julius Spencer, former Minister of Sierra Leone. As today we look at waiting on the Apostle Fana, the current ruling party, Sierra Leone People's Party. Outside the view, they say some people don't they involve into some activity them where they should say they get presidential interest, but again the time too early for that, as we still get 4 years down the line for lead to that. As a former minister with the acting different capacity, and somebody we're grounded in so many issues where they happen in governance and politics. Waiting are you view into this?
Well, first of all, strange. It happen all the time. Particularly when it clear say the person win a president not get for contest again. They on his second term. Other side then they call on the lame duck period. Particularly when election the can near. I don't think so we don't reach the lame duck period yet. Pan President Bio in second term. But people they always they jostle for get position. It don't happen. My own observation over time. From Sheki in term, not the same thing. Although there not been plenty that day because Sheki been get tight control over the party. Me get other them in belief say when Sheki decide say they retire, now then for be president, but Sheki balance them. He put Momodi. Then you get Pakaba, because after that I be MPRC. You get Pakaba period. At some point, even you can get a situation where a number of people then be stayed, sit down for take over after Pakaba. In fact, they may get this period where people then may want for be president and don't begin sort of for the campaign. Eventually, Solomon Beroa Nai become the flag bearer. Charles Magai Vex left the party. He go form his own party. So then in a situation where the call and the struggle for leadership of the party, flag bearership, impact negatively on the party because Charles Magai will left the party from PMDC, that may be impact the party chances during the next election. To a large extent, people believe saying that Charles Magai in impact and make better and not win the election. Now moving forward under Nescoma, after when he clear say in second term he not they go back, although at some point we've been giving here he say after you, but then they not last long. When he clear say in second term they can done, almost people is there to down for be flag bearer. Then in Boku eventually he then select one person and then they be impact negatively again on the party. Now the thing is, we own politics in this part of the world, we not mature yet by this democracy we practice. So you find out say when then kind thing they happen, when people then begin for get that kind try for position themselves for power, eventually it result in disunity. So you can find out say eventually it affect the party down the line, because unlike like take America for example, Kamala Harris when now na the flag bearer for Democratic Party, you not go through primaries because now Biden in for stand. But reach a point then realize say and Biden self accepts say no, this is not good for win this election, he don't hold or whatever. He stepped down. So Kamala Harris then basically anoint him. The party, they all say nine will for take. They not go through that longer process. But Donald Trump, now, them get Boku, them get debate and all kinds of things, they argue, they cost themselves and so on. Eventually they emerge as the flag bearer. But when it comes to the convention, they all come together. You see, they all been there against Trump, they all go endorse him. Now for we in this part of the world, we not reach that kind of level of maturity date for don't make club out, don't cost we self, they eventually say okay, we all not party back. You can find out say then kind of thing and they can bring disunity. So indeed for me, then kind of thing and they always they happen. But the negative impact when they happen is that they affect one governance, as Dr. Silva say, within a country politics not they done. When the election done, the next election will don't move into so. The one they will lose, they don't focus now waiting for do for counter power. The one they will win, waiting for do for retain power. Then the general all side, but we are the focus they too much on Nandi, so we they plenty time we they ignore national development issues.
No. Yeah.
So we need for focus more, and I think say they advise that with both President Biogi and First Lady Gi, let's focus on development for the time being. When the election they can near, then we'll go.
That statement we make, is it for the public or for the one that will hold different position, and for then for conscious say President Bio don't make a promise to people where they all for join on and achieve them before in time they done?
Obviously not to the one they wait inside the party.
Okay.
Particularly the one they will hold office. Because now they get responsibility. You see, minister na assistant to the president. The president delegates some of his power to people then for do and for him. So they're all for day on the same page, they work towards the same objective. If you get situation where people then get different agenda, then obviously they affect how the government they function. So definitely then they go affect the functioning of government.
Now you be done the cabinet with President Kaba in cabinet, and you say this thing don't happen from Sheki in term. You don't happen Pakaba in term. It don't happen during by Chroma in term. Now the concern they come back during Madabio in term. How it can tell like na cabinet with different people within the cabinet rank, they show interest in presidency with president still in the power in terms of national development.
Well, the time we've been in a cabinet, election not been there near yet. Maybe in the day in Pakaba in first term. Left before Pakaba in first term done. So obviously been they go for second term. So that kind struggle not been there the time where they go for a second term. Although even when they go for a second term, some people then go on for challenge them. But then when you own second term, they come to an end. Now that 10 day now, all my is dead. In fact, interestingly, Pakaba being a vice president in first term. where they go for a second term, it change in vice president. When I remember now, been Jodembi now been vice president under Papa Kaba in first term. When they go for a second term, it change Jodembi, he make Bewa vice president. Then they self now be major operation for let them for achieve Dandy. But now Dandy happen. But then when he can now for the election at the end of Akaba in second term, now that Dandy, Boku people are dead, sit down for contest Charles Magai, even President Bio been contest that Dandy for the flag bearership of SLPP. You get a number of people, John, will not be American, it's to be ambassador in America. Himself can contest, although nothing one vote no more being getting at the convention. Even the people that were nominated are not being voted for him. But at the end of the day, the point is, when you get a situation where the sitting president not get for contest again, it open the gates for let other people that is the aid. You will not see this kind of thing happen during President Bio in first term. It not happen because obviously they no say go for second term. In fact, you not get no challenge. Nobody no challenge him for in second term. Basically, the party anoint him for as flag bearer for the second term. That can usually happen. But when it obvious say the president not get for go for another term and the gate open, now that time they get all them kind, all man, Boku people and feel say then get opportunity now for contest. So now that day I think so they see, and I think say some man they don't decide say the earlier we start the better. So some man don't begin quick before then they ring the bell. Don't begin quick. Let it try for laying your own foundation. So I think say now as I say now nothing will happen all side. So it's not strange in a salon.
Now let we look at the situation taking back to history during the APC era. Then here happen. We get plenty of people who show interest in that, and we see the number of candidates them will come out. This at the end of the day, Ernest Bakoma end up for pick one person say you go be the flag bearer for this party, and now we don't see nobody not come out say I want be flag bearer. But the rumors within even within the party supporters them, they think say this na go be the flag bearer, this na the pa go like, this na the pa no go like. What do you think say the presidency for do now for getting house in order and put the party together now that in the leader of the party according to the constitution?
Discipline. You need to enforce discipline. Basically, all man for realize say, as first lady say really, now the vision and not to President Bio in one get the vision. Now the party manifesto, now in them all they push go before. Whether you not be member of the party or you're not a member of the party, as long as you're in a ministerial position, now that manifesto they you for the drive. So now that for be the focus. So president need for enforce that kind of discipline. They let all man focus on this. When I left this waiting for, which is two.
So you have to control not there at the moment?
I not say so. I not say so. I not say
because
so.
how we emphasize discipline is like some people don't go out of track.
Well, the fact of the matter is, if at this point in time, just about 1 year into the term, you get almost 4 years more.
Yeah.
People end up beginning for jostle for power, then they position themselves. The chances for make them focus 100% on waiting at the agenda where they all for focus on, it will be affected. So the important for make everybody be reminded, say, let's focus on this. Now, my own view really, I go be radical, and I don't be radical as far as governance concerned. I don't believe say the system or the practice now are good for we now this part of the world. With level of education, etc., with ethnic color division or differences, it make it difficult for make we practice democracy the way how the waiting and the practice am.
Okay.
So me believe so for find we own system. This waiting self even like then call them primaries where then they begin argue people and they tell themselves off and all kinds of things. As I say, they make them able to gather themselves back. Waiting man they know you son. If you look the kind of thing that we wouldn't tell, then they tell themselves when they pandemic primaries then they. If you look Boris Johnson, the kind of course where then course when I've been prime minister. It's possible in Africa. In Africa, you go here and you don't insult the president. But yonder, they don't use her. So for we in this part of the world, something then they will not dinner with culture.
Okay.
And I believe so for offend the one way suit with culture, for love we practice and so that we go benefit we.
Okay, well, that's now Dr. Julius Spencer, former Minister of Sierra Leone. As today, inside this edition of the program, Good Morning Salon, we look at some activity the way some member them now the SLPP don't they do it, they show signs say they're interested for be a presidential candidate for the next election. Now we go for a break inside the program.